let's take a look and see. Is it Cancer? Oh yeah, Gemini then Cancer. Woo, that's why I don't do more than 3 in a row. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on for Cancer. I'm super proud of myself. I got 4 done today. That's how it goes with me. I'm all the way on or all the way off. I swear I'm all over the place, a little bipolar there. Okay. Whee. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Cancer. Are you feeling a little boxed in? That's the first card that came up is 9 of Swords. Are you feeling a little bit like a ghost, or that people can't hear you, or you're not being seen? There's a lot of self-reflection going on with Cancer right now. And I would now if you've been watching the other videos that I did before this one, you saw Gemini, Cancer, Aries. I'm sorry, Taurus, Gemini, Aries. You saw that I had a lot of presence of the Hermit card, and in their readings we were noticing that this really had to do with what drives them. And on this case, I will see that there is a isolation that you're feeling, and that is because it's paired with so many things that make you feel like you're doing some self-reflection, which is what the Hermit card is all about, right? We have the Hermit, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the Temperance card. I'm not doing any more today. 4 is plenty. I'm already starting to get a little airheaded. Maybe tomorrow I'll be doing Virgo. So here is this card for the Temperance, which is all about reflection, self-reflection, and diving deep, looking into things. I can't get the lighting in this room right at all. Like in one camera, I'm great, and then the other one, I'm dark. So it is what it is, y'all. If you can hear me, it's fine, right? Vanity. All right, so the Temperance card is all about looking at yourself and taking responsibility. Come here. It's with the chaos. Come on. So the Temperance is about balance, looking at yourself and how you're operating and whether you're effective, etc. The Temperance card is about heaven and earth and how you're feeling. Are we doing too much? Is time for Mama to quit? He does this when I do too much at once. All right, baby. You're going to have to wait. We're almost done, I promise. So the other thing that's coming up is the 9 of Swords, where you're not feeling heard. So ultimately, well, I'm not going to give you advice. This is just what the cards are saying. You're not feeling heard. I was going to give some advice on how to feel heard, but we'll get into that another day. So there is some pivot points for you in this reading. We do have the Ace of Coins, which tells us that you are about to come into a little bit of a shift in regards to your money. I do see a worry about your foundation and your health. You're also, so wisdom is key here. Okay, let me just get to that. So in this self-reflection, you're learning to practice wisdom because your decision making has to come in alignment with your behavior. Right? This means that your actions have to line up with what you're talking about. And wisdom only comes through experience. So we have to go through these moments of isolation and self-reflection to make good choices and good decisions. I do see that 8 of Coins is showing me that Cancer is working harder than what they feel they're getting paid for. So your just due is kind of just a little far out of your spectrum. You're waiting for a little bit more. So you're working harder than you deserve, and that is making you feel a little frustrated. I do see some deadlines coming up with your money. And like I said, this is labor, like working too hard for shit. I can tell you that you're vacillating between balance, like being in balance and being out of balance quite a bit. We have the Lover's card. Sometimes the Lover's card also talks to us about how we experience others. And right now this is a power trip. Like you have a power trip going with somebody that's causing tension. So short tempers, tension in the room, 2 people with 2 agendas, etc. I feel like there might be some arguments regarding money going on around you. I'm also seeing the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So love is in the air a little bit for Cancer. However, patience was the key word for Gemini. I'm going to tell you with the Wheel of Fortune in play that you are excited and things in their due time, or it's about time, so to speak. Remember, I always say love and money expand at the same time. We talked about your money with the Ace of Coins, and we have the 2 of Cups, which is external, so that's balance. 2s are good. When it comes to love, I also see 3 of Cups, which is chemistry. So there's a little bit of love and sexual chemistry in the air for you. So woo woo. Let me pull a card for you from Mystic Dreamer. I got cards everywhere. There are some new cards. Well, I shouldn't say new cards. There are some decks that I haven't played with that are screaming for attention lately. So you're going to see these go bye-bye soon. If you're enjoying them, sorry. But I've got a couple new decks that I've had that I'm teaching from, and they're begging to be played with, and I'm curious to see what they have to say. So that'll be upcoming next week. If you want to check out some of the new events and stuff that are going on, please visit my website. I said visit, not the visit. I swear. There is the Women's Retreat Remind at the end of this month. Let's see, March. That's right. I'm already into April in my head. March 18th, 19th, and 20th up at Pine Valley by the creek in this sacred grove that we've discovered, where we're going to be doing some playtime. This is no heavy shadow work. This is time for us to be delightful and playful. We're going to be making Empress crowns and doing face painting, tribal dance around the fire pit with drums. There's going to be Qigong, energy movement, and yoga, singing bowls, and play and feasting, arts, crafts, hiking. You'll be doing some nature baby stuff with Faith, with River, and crafts and food. Check it out. There's also a class that's begun already, although you're allowed to jump in at any time. I was inspired by a lot of people who are looking for direction in regards to their spiritual practice. And so I have a group of people that I'm teaching, and it's completely student directed. So if you want to learn how to sage your house or meditate, learn a little bit of tarot, I can set you on your path. You can meet some other people that are on the journey with you. And it's a magical life. That's on Tuesdays, 7:30 Mountain Standard. You can take a look at those descriptions on my website. And to book your one-on-one, visit karmaondeck.com for your in-depth reading. Also, hang out with me. Subscribe to my YouTube, share, like, subscribe, and I'd love to have your company. Okay, so this is for Cancer Moon, how you're feeling, how you're thinking. Let's see what's up. So this is your setting and your environment, right? So 6 of Swords, promises of things getting easier. Your environment is pregnant. Your environment is rich and ripe and ready to go. You do have the Magician card. The Magician is all about go time. The stage is set, rehearsal's over. Set off to the races. You have the Knight of Wands. So what is it that you are asking for? And again, the Wheel of Fortune is in play. The Wheel of Fortune has to do with timing, divine timing. It also has to do with, patience and waiting. I was just talking to Gemini about patience, right? You have the Fool card, which is options, opportunity, and potential. So are you thinking about a lot of the ideas that you have and things that you'd like to create? Because this is a perfect time for it. You also have your mind on your family. You've got the 6 of Cups, which has to do with my tribe, my family, the things I rely on. You also feel like some of these ideas that are rolling around in the back of your head are your duty and your obligation. So there's this whole like straightening of the spine that I feel in this emotion that's going on with you right now. I see the 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Temperance. Balance is coming in for you. 3 of Cups is celebration. It's also sexual chemistry. So if you've got a little love train going on, there's some beauty there. Let me look here before I get lost here. All right, 9 of Cups. So be careful that you don't get too far into romanticizing things going on around you. Be careful that you don't have all of the attachment, because I feel like you have expectations of people right now that might sting a little bit if they don't measure up. I think Cancer has a tendency to put people a little bit on a pedestal. So we have the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. This is like the perfect person, the perfect way, right? So just know that you might receive a little bit of support that's unexpected, recognition and acknowledgement that's unexpected. That's indicated by the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So as you're playing, I know that you feel like awkward about revealing emotions, etc. You have the Page of Swords. So you might be finding yourself doing things in a new way, right? Coming up here very soon. So the Empress is also about pregnancy. It's about timing. And it's also about things being ripe around you and fertile. The Empress is also about feminine power. So if you're a woman, you might be feeling your mojo a little bit more so than usual. The 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles speak to us about enjoyment, pleasure, joy, and having a good time. That's also there with the 3 of Cups. Look at this. It's party time here, guys. Things are getting easier. 9 of Pentacles, things coming into balance, spending time with family. Ace of Cups is a pivot card for love. The Magician, right? Magical shit. I love it. And the most important part about all of this is the Fool. Crossroads and opportunity. What will you choose, Cancer? What will you decide? And I love this Fool card being present in most of the readings I've done today, because we are in New Earth. It's about co-creation anyway. What is it we want to create? And it's no wonder we're having a hard time grounding, because the old paradigms are gone. We're rewriting things. So tell yourself, think about those things that you want. Co-creation time, guys. Let's pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients and see. I've been reading these directly from the book because this author has some really incredible insights, and the research that's gone into this deck I really do enjoy. So I don't like to tamper with it too much and give my own interpretation. Here we go, Cancer. Ooh, scrying mirror projection. So projection is perception. Anybody ever heard that phrase? How you perceive is what you project. Okay. So let's read this one out loud. Put my glasses on and took them right back off. It's because I can't see you if I put these on. Don't laugh at me. Scrying mirror. Let's see what they have to say. I knew it was a woman. Barbara, Michael John Free, and Flavia Kate Peters. And it opened right to scrying mirror. Okay. Projection. You currently desire something so strongly, your focus is completely blinkered, and you cannot see the pitfalls that might come from achieving your goal. The scrying mirror card reveals that your obsession for possession has blinded you to some negative aspects of your goal. It is vital to be completely clear about what you wish for. Say that 10 times fast. It is vital to be completely clear about what you wish for, lest someone, including yourself, is harmed in the process of gaining it. Monitor your thoughts and words at every moment, as what you give out will come back to you threefold. Gaze long and deep within, intending to truly understand your ambition. When you recognize that everything that happens is merely your projection, your focus will change, and the reflection of the love in your heart will dazzle others and ultimately yourself. I think that's kind of like a circular kind of statement. I couldn't find my way in it. But it is absolutely true, though, that when you recognize that everything that happens is merely your projection, like your mood taints the environment in which you live. If you had a really good date last night, or if you got a raise, you tend to be a little more magnanimous, right? I think that's true for all of us. So how is your mood coloring your experience is the way I'd like to say that, right? I do like that they said, the reflection of the love in your heart will dazzle others. I think it is surprising sometimes when we come at things with a more loving perspective. It's so surprising in this kind of world of selfishness. I'm going to read you the incantation for the week, and then I'm going to sign off for the day. I've gotten 4 done instead of 3, so whoop, whoop. Your incantation for the week, Cancer. My heart is finally set free from thoughts of how I must have it be. Mirror, mirror, as I scry, I see my one true love, 'tis I. No, that's a fact. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share.